Hey there, Utah. Good evening. I'm meteorologist Nate Larsen in for Breck today. Hope you've had a great Thanksgiving. It's been phenomenal weather-wise. Too warm, right? Hopefully, we'll start to see some cooler temperatures. They're in the forecast, and then not too far off future. But yeah, overall, it's just been gorgeous. Kicking it off though with some of what we've seen come into the Facebook group, Utah's Weather Authority, just studying some of the images that came in. This one from Jason Yeaman, highlighting some of Utah County, fiery sunset that we saw over Utah Lake. I showed off Marlene's. That was a great one too. Lots closed in. Oh, let's see. I didn't realize that banner was still on. I'm sorry. That means, let see if I can hide that. That's old. Redwood Road. That's not a thing. Our web guys must have put that on. Anyway, we're going to continue with the weather. Where do I get rid of that? Media assets, comments, banners. Oh, yeah, there we go. I did it. All right. It's Thursday. Okay. Moving along. So, yeah, gorgeous weather out there today. We have a storm system on the way. So we've had high pressure that's been in place. We saw some of the high cloud cover start to move in as the storm is approaching. It's out in the Pacific Northwest. So, in fact, a little bit of a weak disturbance moving through. You can kind of see an initial front that's sliding through northern Utah. Really little impacts there. The next wave moves in tomorrow night into Saturday, and that one should bring a little bit of light moisture to northern Utah. Our mountain areas are the only focus, I think, with that one. We might see a sprinkle or two in some of the valleys, but not expecting much, if anything. From the first wave of energy that moves in tomorrow night into Saturday, the next one moves in Sunday, and that one should pack a bit of a better punch. So, mentioned it was warm today, 56 in Salt Lake City, so more than 10 degrees above average. Record high is 68 from 2017. We are expecting tomorrow to be kind of a repeat of today as far as temperatures go. So we're going to stay above average. So from 56 in Salt Lake, we just had Provo at 50. We had 50s and 40s across much of the state with just 60. And St. George was just about an average down south. Now our Thanksgiving changes calendar days every year because it's always the last Thursday of the month. Some of the numbers are a little harder to follow versus traditional holidays, right? They're statistically the same day or same calendar day every year. But the warmest we've had on record, again, anywhere from, fluctuates from the last few days or around this day in November is what I'm trying to say. We've had Thanksgiving on the 24th or the 25th or, this year it's on the 27th. So 65 has been the warmest, 20 degrees the coldest. We've had 9.7 inches of snow in 1892 on Thanksgiving. And we need some snow. We haven't, of course, had any yet. Let's show you what we're talking about then as far as snowfall goes. So our last measurable snow was way back on March 18th, I believe it was. So 254 days ago was our last measurable snow. We had traces of snow in April, but so far we have been striking out as far as any snowfall. And then when it comes to our typical first average snowfall, that occurs on November 8th. And we're kind of getting closer to when we might see some of the latest snowfalls. In fact, let's see, this only goes back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sixth place. I was looking at some of the climate data today, and it showed 10th place is tied for December 5th. So if we get to December 5th without any snow, we could be in the top 10 for the latest snowfall in the season. And the latest ever, we've gone all the way till January 2nd, 1891. So hopefully we're not going to go a month and a half almost past when we typically have it, but we're likely going to be into the first part of December. So let's kind of talk about that storm system. So today, Rest of today looks great. Tomorrow, kind of a repeat, as I mentioned, as far as the pattern goes. So here's kind of a fun graphic. Don't know if you have plans to go out and Black Friday shop. Seems like a lot of the deals are online, but yeah, if you're headed to a store, I know they offer incentives to get there in person. Teresa, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hopefully it's been a good one for you. Really nice weather tomorrow morning, even. Temperatures a little bit above where they should be. About 40 degrees at 8, in the low 50s in the afternoon. Again, our average high is 45, so above normal temps again tomorrow. And then storm systems we're going to be tracking. Are you going to go Black Friday shopping tomorrow? I'm not personally. I think I'm kind of done with Christmas, which is good. Done a lot of it already. So, first storm system, again, this one, a few light mountain snow showers across northern Utah. Trough pushes through. We've got secondary storm that comes in on Sunday. So this one should bring enough of an hopefully enough cold air to bring snow levels down to the valley floor. This is still showing a bit of a wintry mix down at our elevation. Should be cold enough though as it starts to clear out. Definitely should have snowfall. If there's any moisture left late Sunday into early Monday, could have a little bit of lake effect or lake enhanced moisture as well. The models were hinting at some of that. So there's still a chance. Even after a lot of the storm clears out, we could see a little bit of lake enhanced precipitation as well. And then Tuesday, another storm behind that one. And we could possibly see another surge of energy Thursday into Friday. So there is hope, at least within the next week, we could have our first snowfall, which is just 1/10 of an inch of snow or more. This particular model is showing that on Sunday, we could have a little bit of light snow even in some of the valleys, but generally light accumulations in the mountains as well, nothing too significant. And then that next surge, Tuesday, Wednesday, should bring some more, and then possibly Thursday, Friday. Again, this isn't going to be a big snowmaker for us, not going to be enough to really make an impact at some of the resorts, but we will see some snow as we get into late Sunday. This only goes through Sunday morning. With the storm system sliding through, could add a little bit more to this, but generally 3 to 6 inches along some of the Wasatch Range, especially for the Upper Cottonwoods, Beaver Mountain, and the Upper Uintas. The High Uintas could see even more as we get into early Monday. But yeah, just not a big snowstorm at all. As far as someone asked, we're going to get snow in the valley. We should be cold enough. It's looking like Sunday afternoon, but it's not going to be much. Maybe 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch of snow. So enough to kind of stick to some of the grassy surfaces. If anything, the models are showing that our temperatures, we measure, of course, temperature as you go up in height, usually around 700 millibars. We like it to be -11 Celsius. And some models only put us down to about -9. So we might not get cold enough to see snow down to the valley floor, but we'll be watching that as the storm gets closer. So tomorrow's highs, low or mid 50s to low 50s across northern Utah valleys, just 48 in Logan though. And then plan on temperatures in the 60s down in southern Utah. So really a gorgeous Friday. Maybe you're going to, if you go out and get a live tree, or not a live tree, but a real tree versus some of the artificial trees, it'd be a great day to go out and do that. We've got dry conditions across the state. They continue in southern Utah throughout much of the first part of next week. We just have a slight chance of a shower on Sunday and then a chance of rain on Wednesday. And then for northern Utah, plan on the partly cloudy skies, breezy winds Friday or late Friday into Saturday, and then rain and snow on Sunday. Keep that wintry mix in. Partly cloudy skies on Monday with chances of rain and snow Tuesday, Wednesday again as well. Let's see. All right, sorry, just reading through some of the comments there. So yeah, I'll be working again this weekend. We'll continue to monitor it. Models have kind of been back and forth quite a bit on the overall trajectory or the path the storm's expected to take. This is kind of a closer look, higher resolution model showing the storm system for late tomorrow into early Saturday. Again, just kind of grazing our northern mountains with very little, if any, snowfall. And then the next storm kind of slides down early Sunday morning and should be here throughout much of your Sunday. So if you are traveling back home on Sunday, the road, especially higher elevations, conditions are going to be a little bit dicey later in the day as the storm really starts to move through. So plan on winter driving conditions and some of the higher elevations. So, and again, not a lot of snowfall, but some. And then we should have more storms next week. So anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving and stay safe out there. Have a good night.